What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another DEADBY. How's everyone's week doing? All right. Yeah, so we just had a PTB where we tested a nerfed Demogorgon for no reason. A awesome change to Freddy. I think it's good anyway. Forever Freddy's gone and his traps, you can't spam him anymore. So he requires a little bit of skill. That's a good change. Twins? We'll talk about that. And, God, what else was changed? Trickster got a buff. He's actually alright now. Maybe some slight tweaks down the road, but he's alright. Let's roll it. Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY. Alright. Oh, post-edited by Gay Myers. That's a good start. Twins change is actually horrible. Yeah. This is regarding the nerf for downing a survivor as Victor, cooldown to 5 seconds from 3. So basically what he's trying to say is, for those of you who don't understand the nerf, there was a kicking window of 3 seconds after the fact. Now it's open to 5 seconds. 5, count that. Five seconds. That's fucking stupid. This is regarding the nerf for downing survivor. This is so unnecessary. I get the intention, but it does not work in practice at all. Why are they being punished for using their power to down a survivor, right? 3 seconds is plenty of time for a survivor to kick Victor and react. Now you just have to sit there for 2 seconds doing nothing, hoping not to be kicked. Completely unacceptable. There isn't even an animation. Wow. Holy shit. Interesting. For reference, clip from Otstava's stream. Have a look.
This is a great change. That is a shit change. I'm sorry, dude. Like, if you want to control Victor again and it takes you 5 seconds, okay. But if you want to switch to Charlotte in 3 seconds or 2 seconds or 1 second, you should be able to. Whatever the fuck, dude. That's horrible. Like, look.
Okay.
Like, imagine that there's a gen about to pop and I down knees. Like, this is a great change. That is a shit change.
Fuck it, oh man. Dude. That's a joke. 100% that's a joke. Anyway, moving along. Audio bug. So yeah, yeah, they're definitely gonna fix this. But yeah, this person's commented on the audio bug that's in the PTB at the moment where you're on fire. All right. We'll play it for you guys. Oh, Vimeo, Jesus. There it is. It's pretty funny. So why is this update just survivor buffs and killer nerfs? Lol. Tons of good perks, buffs for survivors. Meanwhile, useless perks still being useless for killers. Excuse me, I just had a cracker with tomato on it. All right. 14 pounds, by the way. For killers, killer nerfs to Freddy and Demo. Freddy's fine, calm down. I'd be more okay with Freddy nerfs as gem speeds were remotely addressed, but of course they aren't. Meanwhile, why did Demo get nerfs at all? The buffs were pitiful. Meanwhile, you nerf his best add-on for no reason. Are you drunk? That's pretty funny, to be fair. You already failed to buff Clown. It's hard to disagree. He still sucks. And now you did the same with Demo, except maybe worse since his best add-on was nerfed. Well, arguably, one of Clown's best add-ons were nerfed too, to be fair. He's exhaustion. They don't want exhaustion perks in the game. Even though we'll get to Huntress later. What do killers get? Zenshin tactic buffs, garbage perks, still garbage. I mean, if you're a new killer, Zenshin's really good, but yeah, for everyone else, it does fuck all. Well, they nerfed ES, so now to compensate survivors for this inconvenience. Holy shit! Do you work for Sluzzy? Tusalan? They buff a ton of survivor stuff and nerf killers. Makes sense, doesn't it? You're a dickhead. Get a grip. To me, the update seems more neutral than anything. For example, okay. Many hate BT's buff against stealth killers. I think it is just better at the thing it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, that's like the simplest way to say it. That's like, I should have said that initially on my thoughts. I think it is now just better at the thing it's supposed to do. I think that's just a bellissimo, a sexy way of saying it. What the fuck am I on about? And these undetectable shenanigans really shouldn't have existed in the first place. Well, I disagree with that, but I also agree that it should just work. You know what I mean? Can we keep the game fun? God, get a grip. Object of Stefan is also more fair to killer than the old one. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to read it all. You're going on about yourself a bit. Zenshin Tactics is a nice buff, not groundbreaking. Yeah, this guy's cool though. Twins in demo, while nerfed, also got a buff to compensate. I disagree. It's absolutely shithouse. Freddy got nerfed though, and that's a good thing. I agree with that. He got nerfed, guys, but he's still really strong. He hasn't dropped in tier, in my opinion. The devs like to monitor killer behavior after a change. I'm pretty sure that they are open to change. All right, now you're speaking lunacy. The devs aren't open to change. What are you doing? Oh, maybe like a year later or something like that. You forgot to mention they nerfed twins too. Twins in demo while nerfed. You right, dude? Please leave demo the way he is now. Please, how do you nerf a killer? People have consistently been asking for buffs from both sides. I don't even care about buffs, honestly. I honestly just cared about the add-on rework. Not touching Rat Liver, but just an add-on rework. I don't need a buff for demo. He's fun at his power, at his level right now. That's my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Rat Liver was an add-on that that everyone relied on. Please make it base kit. I kind of disregards. That's a bad thing though. You shouldn't heavily lean on an add-on. I mean, I remember when I played Deathslinger and I used his quick chains and his fast reload, and now I just don't use them. Sometimes I just don't bring in add-ons because I don't need them. If I have them, great. If I don't have them, also I don't care. Yeah, I think heavily relying on an add-on's bad. I think I'm just starting a rant up again. This happens, doesn't it? They will not nerf his Rat Liver add-on after seeing all the feedback on that, as I do believe their intent was to buff Demogorgon, and I didn't realize how important the add-on is to some people. They might not get rid of the nerf before the PTB goes live, but if not, they surely shortly will after. That's at least my guess. I think you have far too much faith in the devs. I think it's nice that you're optimistic though. Honestly, you know what I thought would be a really good change? Because it's a really strong, because Rat Liver is really strong, just make it a purple add-on or something like that. Make it cost us something if we need to rely on it. Honestly, why don't these discussions happen? Like, can people comment, please? Does that make sense to you? This is becoming a rant. Let us know. Thoughts on Huntress new add-ons from a Huntress main? Oh god. Do you know how many comments I get? This is definitely a rant. Do you know how many comments I get? Well, I'm a Huntress main, so I can definitely say that Huntress is definitely not as good as you think, MrGimms. I don't give a fuck if you main the killer. I play every killer. I know how they work. I get the basic mechanics. I live in this fucking game. I've been playing for 5 years. Main or not, I can have my own opinion too. People just jump on me lately with their opinions. Get a grip! Yellowed, I'm not going to go through everything. Fucking hell. I'll get a grip. Do you have like a closing? Oh, no one answered. I wonder why. Jesus Christ. DS change, in my opinion, is good and healthy, but has one major failure, if not even a bug. I don't know about that, but I'm interested to see what this guy says, because I think there's an issue with it too. I'll talk to Charlie about it if you guys have heard us on stream. Self-care or healing yourself with a medkit should definitely not disable DS. Disagree. This is a huge thing that totally counters its intended anti-tunneling purpose. I would like to hear an official statement if that is actually intended, and if yes, why. Probably add that being fully healed deactivates it instead. As soon as you heal yourself, as soon as you touch yourself, you lose DS, by the way. You okay? Some side note I would like to hear opinions on, as it is really just helping in the case of tunneling. Would it be an option to increase the timer? What? Okay, this guy's absurd. I don't think it can be abused. Well, it's been abused for 3 years, so I don't, yeah. As you basically, okay, whatever, this guy's, yeah. Another possible change in my opinion, but not combinable with the above change, would be allow DS activation and usage after every unhook. Come on. Christ. If you have time to heal, you are not being tunneled. Answered that one, didn't you? If you can heal, you're not being tunneled. That's honestly pretty straightforward. God, you're getting it from these guys. If you have time to touch yourself... So, yeah, I saw this and I had to fucking have a look at it because I'm sick of... I have to shut people down on this in my comments all the time. Huntress still has an exhaustion perk. She does. People say it's not there. It's there. They got rid of the OP one, which is fine. Hi, Mandy Talk. Christ. All the bloody mods are on it today. Venomous Concoction. It's a green. Inflicts exhaustion status effect for 5 seconds. Was 90 seconds. 90 seconds is pretty OP. It's just an old add-on from an old bygone day of Dead by Daylight. That's why it needed changing. So a lot of people are complaining about 5 seconds. You hatchet them at close range like most Huntress mains will do, and then you can M1 them straight away. It honestly works the same way. You just got to be a little bit... You just got to make sure you're on it. What are your guys' thoughts? I think it's a great change. I think they did a really good job. 5 seconds is fine considering she is a range 110% killer. You can get your exhaustion back just by looping her. It's a bit more tactical now. Yeah, you have to be close. You have to be on it. I think it's great. I think it's a great change. The devs did this with this one. Killers is now way too... Yeah, all right, Slotzy, okay.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
We had to have one, didn't we, guys? It is not too hard to see which role has it easy. Fuck, I'm going to shoot myself in the head already. Killers by a long shot. I didn't see that coming. Play a few matches and you can see who struggles to win. Part of the reason is because survivors have been nerfed too much. Maps are way too open with not enough pallets or vaults to extend the chase. Way too many dead zones. No way for survivors to defend themselves. Fucking, this guy is the dumbest person alive. We need him on for the podcast. Can people keep spamming to contact me? Please. Please. Killer perks are mostly busted, especially by a skilled killer. A skilled killer is way too overpowered, so I am overpowered by being a good killer, so I should be nerfed as a person. It is... Oh God, my head. It is exactly why Death Garden flopped. Too competitive and survivors had no chance to win. You're a dickhead. I'm not going to listen to your story. You literally can't play DBD without 4 friends. And even 4 friends is a struggle to win. I think you need to watch my stream, buddy, or watch Charlie play. That is wrong with the devs need to stop ignoring the elephant in the room, pandering to killers and expect to... Maybe the devs are listening to Sluzzy, guys. All a killer must do now is put on 3 slowdown perks and a tracking perk and cruise control to a 4K. What a dickhead. I love that he's got like fans. This guy's a dickhead. Let's get him on the podcast. Until you post gameplay of your matches, I'm not taking this seriously. I would love to see your gameplay, Sluzzy. So easy that Survivor queues are still 10 plus minutes, right? Yeah. Keep up the good work, Sluzzy. He has fans. This idiot. Even if Home Sweet Home Survive is successful, I don't think it'll change anything. Alright. So I've seen a lot of people saying Home Sweet Home and it seems playing Home Sweet Home and it seems like a great game. Neat game. I haven't played it myself, but of all the asymmetrical horror games that have come out the last few years, this one is the most DBD-like from what I've seen. Anyways, I could easily be wrong. They're all DBD-like. I mean, they're all the same genre, same class. They're all the same. They're all in the same class. But even if the game is successful, I don't think it'll change much. I don't know if Home Sweet Home has anything to offer more than DBD. Again, this is purely from the standpoint of someone who has just watched. You need to play it. I think you'd change your mind. Maybe. DBD has a larger player base, licenses more variety in the killers. It's also been around for 5 years. And Home Sweet Home's been around for a hot minute. More variety in kills, yeah, that's down to the 5-year thing. I just don't know if Home Sweet Home has anything that would make the average person more interested in it rather than DBD, especially the mainstream Western audience. Disagree to that. You can play it and be Western. It's fine. I can see what you're saying there, though. Also, I've heard all the servers are in Asia. They've changed that, dude. When was this done? April 12th, 2 days ago. They've changed it. Everyone has servers now. It's awesome. They fixed that in 2 weeks, by the way. Great devs. Freddy's nerf does not do anything. I was interested in this. Mandy Talk's already edited it. Great. Seriously, I mean, sure, we will see, but I fail to see at the moment how much it changes, how much of these changes help at all. Freddy's biggest problems are 0 counterplay to the blood traps or pallet. You're wrong, and you're right about pallets, sort of. You can do uniquely nothing against him. Endgame. Freddy places a trap at each door. With that, well, that's a GG. With Hag, you can crouch to avoid. With Pyramid Head, you can crouch to avoid. With Victor, you can crouch to avoid. With Freddy, well, guess you are shit out of luck. Tinkerer plus Pop plus Teleporting plus some slowdown add-ons for good measure, really fun. Really requires a lot of skill from the killer, great stuff. How is a handful less traps or pellets going to change anything at all? Same for Huntress, by the way. Okay, so it really is one hatchet now, but it's still a... This guy's a dickhead, right? Come on, get a grip. First of all, you're wrong about 0 counterplay with blood traps. You can run around, you can do things, you can bait out the killer's movement around a loop and then move to another loop if you've got a chance. It is possible. Pallets is a gamble, I'll give you that. They've reduced it to 7 pallets. I don't know how many snares it is, someone will correct me. But they've done that so you can't just spam anymore as Freddy, so it does take skill now, just to correct you. Also, they nerfed Forever Freddy. It doesn't exist anymore. So you can, you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Dickheads on the forums, mate. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for DEADBY this week. We talked about mostly the PTB changes and things like that. And just some of the things the community's saying right now is really frustrating me. And some of the fucking entitled comments I'm getting in YouTube is... man, it's... You think I'm used to it. I might just start drawing off a little bit of answering every single comment that comes across my channel because some of them are just nonsensical and get me rolled up, if I'm honest. Is the way it is. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching DEADBY. Hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did. Also, consider joining my Discord to join the community there. We are great, we are growing, and it's awesome. Also, if you are interested, you can join me on my weight loss journey on Twitter. All the links are in the description below. I've lost 14 pounds already, guys. It's 2.5 weeks. Pretty incredible. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you all, and I'll see you guys for the stream tonight. See you later. But Friday.